asked him about Galamsey activities, they're destroying forest and all, giving leases to other miners and all. He says he denied it.
The security apparatus, no, that was when the heat was starting. In I said, what was that? And I said, must start it in such a way. You give the people some kind of, okay, there's a showdown about to happen. You understand? For me, in my opinion, was very unnecessary. The man said he will come. Or buy, you know. I'm said, no, you have to question him further. You legally, you called him in, and legally, the law gives you that 48-hour window to hold a person under interrogation when the lawyer and everything is there. Closing the embassy for me has a potential of causing some discomfort to whoever used that service of the embassy. So it's another thing, but I think it has been opened now.
Yeah.
So yes, innocent until proven guilty. He should be arraigned before court. The facts of the issues should be argued in court, and if he's guilty, he should face the full force of the law.
So moving on to the next subject, it's a joke of a kind, a big joke, yeah, exacted by the other side of the aisle, the political aisle, called the New Patriotic Party. The chairman of the Ashanti region, the braggadocio himself, the man who likes to brag, Mr. Bernard Nchibwesiako, aggressively known as Chairman Wuntumi, the braggadocio, the man who can tell anything to the president, the man who calls himself the governor of the Ashanti region, the man who challenged the Ashanti Traditional Council, challenging the power of the Otumfuo. He got invited on Monday, we hear, by the NIB, National Investigations Bureau, and he couldn't go. He cited he wasn't well, so he went on Tuesday. After meeting the NIB personnel, he came back to grant interview in his own words, saying that they asked him about Galamsey activities, they're destroying forest and all, giving leases to other miners and all. He says he denied it, so they let him go. And after the NIB released him to go, he was picked up by the Economic and Organized Crime Unit, EOCO. And EOCO gave him different charges, serious charges, fraud, international, transnational money laundering and all, and car stealing and all, serious crimes and charges. And they gave him bail, that he should he should make sure of a 50 million and 2 sureties before he could go home. And his party, Takashi party, Omosio Monteda, lawyers in the party, leaders of the New Patriotic Party were agitating that they should let the man go scot-free, that no crime is bailable anymore, that they don't understand why they should set up a bail. Now they are citing that the bail is too big, but we've seen bigger amounts.
Bigger bills in this same country, even this same year.
And
Everybody's bill was,
and
bill said was bigger than what they said for.
We see leaders of that opposition party, notorious opposition party, sitting on the floor of the EOCO, picketing, not going to parliament, to debate and do business. That is progressive to the country. Instead, they were picketing and behaving like children. Some leaders of the party who are chiefs or sahin and all in their traditional domains are sitting on the floor. Minia.
Afanyama can asem na aka.
Minia, yes, Mr.
Oyo hene.
Oyo hene, oyo sahin wani chrome.
Oti akunwa so.
Oti akunwa so sahin even
Nti na kudwa di na yesa hene no.
yes, sahin ewo ni chrome.
Odi wa efa.
Winneba ni chrome no.
Okay.
Odi akunwa na to fam poto.
Ana wakotena fam.
Watena fam to fam be 4 days.
Abro ya lawyer.
Ayi the shoe.
Meba. Abro ya lawyer.
Oh, your lawyer the.
Onim say bill na ye set ma chema won't me no is not outrageous,
and every crime is bailable, and if you have issue,
every
you should go to court.
Issue is bailable.
Unti asia court. Oh, your lawyer ni. I didn't know training lawyers.
And that he's not being maltreated or being subjugated to something that he himself has partake of. But let me start the whole issue. I mean, this and Chairman to me's whole issue, Mr. Chibosiako. The issue it sums up what the Fourth Republic actually is. The so-called democracy being practiced in the Fourth Republic. It sums it up to partisanship.
Yes, nothing else.
And not
bigotry.
Rule of law. At every point in time, they will want to elevate partisanship over rule of law. And this goes to the duopoly, NPP and NDC. I don't mean no about it. Now, what is the issue? Chairman Wood to me, proud to say, now, Obeko, NIB, ako, there was an earlier shenanigans.
Yeah.
And this issue, I'll take it from our security structure, I'll take it from our political structure, and I'll take it from how it will end up in a broken society that will not believe in this so-called democracy again.
Yes.
Now.
Yes, they're losing it.
The security apparatus, that was when the heat was starting. In, I said, what was that for?
If there is a warrant on it.
Abrano may invite no. Abrano also through his lawyers. What track come say? Obeba. You understand? Fast forward. Mukoya is adding in a could channel down who share near Tony Adiadeno. Omantino. They could not break in to arrest him. But they have been breaking into other citizens' homes and arresting them. But Chairman to me, as I know, Chairman to me, I'm an infamous audio, as you see, and I think it's the most popular audio in Ghana. Ghana for Musorio.
Yeah.
I don't mean Ghana Nibia. Ghana Nibia. I am Munti, and I John Mohammed, let me say. I am Munti. That is Chairman.
I'll grow bisa.
I'll come there. Sensationalism, whipping the sentiments of his party folks, whipping the sentiment of a tribe, say, I'm being targeted because I'm of this stock. But that is not the issue. You see? That is not the issue. So your state security.
Serious crime.
Oh, your state security. Nase must start it in such a way. You give the people some kind of, okay, there's a showdown about to happen. You understand? For me, in my opinion, was very unnecessary. The man said he will come. Or buy, no. I'm said, no, you have to question him further. You legally, you called him in, and legally, the law gives you that 48-hour window to hold a person under interrogation when the lawyer and everything is there. You understand? Legally too, the law gives you that opportunity to set a bail looking at the gravity of the issue.
And he was given the bail.
He was given a bail. So, for my part, that shenanigans was very unnecessary. Now, a party like NPP, who say you're a party of rule of law and are more lawyers and at the end. Instead of them to follow the procedure, they rather chose to whip the emotions and the sentiments of their base to troop in an unlawful gathering. Because what they did over there was an unlawful gathering.
And the first time I've seen the Attorney General meeting unauthorized protesters who didn't give any prior notice to any security institution that they were going to.
Permits police for money police for and cash.
Yet,
I mean, you don't.
Yet I saw the Attorney General go to them, ask them if anything was wrong or right with them.
That is what I'm saying. So this republic is not a democracy, but partisanship rule, led by Nana B. I mean, Nana B. Episode chese on or your warrior chrome ha.
Yeah.
On Nana B. No thing. Essing Ghana security into or co no wako boy raho agwako yi. Chema won't to me p. Nana B is a lawyer.
If almost supporting justice.
Nana B is a lawyer. Or he's not a lawyer.
He is supposed to be. He is supposed to be. Afenyo Markin is supposed
and
to be.
And that, baby,
a lawyer.
I'm interested in Nana B. Within that time, Nana B, there were known party communicators around Nana B. I just give the command. Near free and call for Nana B. Nana B. Ain't me and Kashi and Drum say, Moon Jai the American.
Quattro Krabi say, oh boys.
Oh, remember. Eh? I don't know me or Hono. I don't know me or Hono. Most of me say me fan from the security perspective.
Yeah.
And from the so-called democracy now you're practicing. Security for Omegumeni support Ghana National Security, the Yoko, NIB, Omegumeni. They have proven that it is only ordinary men, ordinary citizens, average citizens that they can march on. And they have no teeth and they have no balls. And they do not deserve any respect of whatsoever.
They fear the political
Coca, an entertainment pundit who affiliates himself to the NPP, was bold enough to point to the national security and make daring threats that only baby or mote.
Nobody picked him up.
Nobody picked him as at now, 48 hours after Kukadis and Kwasi. Nobody has still picked him up. He has not been questioned. Nothing. Yeah, and Oliver Ye police for key. You saw how they treated Oliver?
Yeah,
I'm telling you, look.
Like he was a coup maker.
Of course. They treated Oliver like a suicide bomber. Bomb and Kunipa base 50. The Fourth Republic, okay, this political class, this NPP and NDC, they are charitable to themselves. They accommodate their own stupidness.
Yeah.
And they give themselves space to misbehave because they think that they have captured the soul of the state and therefore they can do whatever they want.
They've created a duopoly for 30 years.
They have created this duopoly
30 years.
And make it look like they are...
It's partnership.
Look, it's a damn good partnership for them. Because if that is not the case, unlawful gathering alone can let you arrest all of them.
Yes.
Now then, the NPP thinks that they are the only group with numbers.
No.
Then, if that is the modus, if that is what we will be practicing in this state, then they should remember that say chinipe biana omonko for sobe amase ako police station ako security apparatus alcohol issue threats and the police dare not arrest anybody.
Yeah.
The police dare not arrest him. And you see, the hypocrisy of somebody like Mr. Afinyo Markin sometimes is nauseating. Ayana, I'm like, Papa, we nya hypocrisy darrow too much. Afinyo Markin was a leader in the then Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo government, where this same so-called unlawful detention or no in the old protest or teform was being meted out to other citizens. Not once did Afinyo Markin issue even just a statement against it. Fast forward, the same card Mutumu playing, they are playing the same thing to you. Afinyo Markin is crying foul as if it's a novelty, a being see that. Then he quickly circumvents and says, we should stop this politics of tit for tat, retribution, and forge forward. While saying that, he does not acknowledge even one single misdeed of his government. All that Afinyo Markin is looking for is an opportunity to showcase himself as, I am next in line. I am next in line. Now the NPP, I am the face of the NPP, and I am next in line. That is all that he's doing. And you see, people like Afinyo Markin, they are very dangerous. As a lawyer, 50 million bail, have they not met it? Is Njibo Jaku not free? Is he not going home?
Yes, he is.
For the so-called trial to begin, or
he has satisfied the bail.
He has satisfied the bail.
So he can go home now.
It was never outrageous. Yes. The bail was never outrageous. Yes. As a matter of fact, the lawyer of
the charges are rather outrageous. Yes, he has committed outrageous offenses.
Exactly.
Yeah, to deserve that.
And now it is up to the court, a court of competent jurisdiction, to actually say he has done what they claim he has done or not.
Yes.
That is the case.
Yes.
But then somebody like Afinyo Markin, a lawmaker, can say,
and
a lawyer can say they will abandon parliamentary duties. They will abandon representing the 31 million Ghanaians because
one man
is in the custody of national security that they agree that is a state institution, who has the full-fledged support of his lawyer right there. All the interviews granted by lawyer Api Akubi, he did not even from once say that the man is being
and in fact
strangled or anything.
He was the only man speaking sense.
He was the only man speaking the truth.
And sense for Antribuasio.
And you know what? Ironically, his party folks are rather attacking him.
Yes.
Because it's a bunch of people who do not see sense or whatsoever
from the modus operandi is not to appeal to their intelligence.
No.
But rather their partisanship,
emotions,
bigotry, and ignorance.
Trigger emotions. Look at this man who said that he has men in Boko.
Yeah.
And that's if they don't release Nchibo right now, he's going to call his men. Yeah, Fred or didn't who? Tamana or Grant. Yes, Tamana or Grant is our interview.
Oh, threatening police.
I say free boko. Tie. I say no free boko. No. So me judge man who to me yeah. Without satisfying the bail condition now. Obe make it call because they call for no. They are already alert.
Ready, yeah.
Obe make it call. I'm a maba. Afi de ohun se eja be hyehye na. Obey quick U-turn abe pa cho say ono kra friend no de ne ho no ebufuo ben na aba ebufuo ne ma ne ka asa no osre Ghana for osre Mahama not to say heat akono so but somebody like Koka national security so muka so musu Koka na Koka no say obetwa national security 14 omusuro no omon no. He's not under investigation right now. They are telling Ghanaians, say, anytime I bet you need piano, if you have the people, amass and go there.
Yeah.
Mass up and go there. This is the democracy of the NPP and NDC.
We don't support justice.
There's nothing like rule of law.
No.
This is a shame. This is a disgrace. Look,
our democracy has come on the litmus test.
Look,
litmus
Mr.
test. They have failed.
God have mercy.
They have failed.
Gathering his people to do that thing is I mean, I knew that man could go low. Look at how he insulted the lady clerk at the vetting. I knew he could go low, but to do that
is
thing,
the lowest.
yes, to do that thing, I feel no.
See paper na two of them.
Be ni wa I feel your man can be ya ebe mo bi.
Paper na two.
Be ni wa I feel your man.
Ade we ya 2 fee ade so na wa ye no.
Be ni wa I feel your man can be ya.
But the crop for be no.
Oh, they send they to jomo. I mean, they are an authority to themselves.
We shoot ohene we shoot once of them. The 2 fee ade so.
Yeah. They are an authority to themselves. It is someone to name free idea. So I say, Ombeshana man answer so. Masem that one and fire Masema. But this thing, a full disgrace. I say, Benaba, be no meeting. Uncle Fie.
Yes.
The NPP was calling for war.
Yes.
NPP.
Aggressive party.
At their moment, 8 years, Ghanaians could not even demonstrate. And Ghanaians did not call for war. Mo yache and Chubo is here chairman want to mean tino. All hell should break loose. Can sama kesiye obstructing the work of the security service, obstructing justice. What when him say omun same hu no muko di e ma chairman want to meet chair ho. Because whilst Apia Akubi was making sure say they meet the bail condition,
they aggravated it.
Gary Makoso so akwa file at the forefront.
Yeah.
Esan gu security ho omo gu gate na say yenja omo mbom remo.
Yeah. So
even if they meet the bill, why would any sane security person release such a suspect to you? No, because suspect Nankasa life is in danger, so they will keep him. The man was sick, according to lawyer Andy Akubi. He was being given treatment. Not even once. Look at how he was treated with respect.
In a right society, right?
With respect.
In a right society, it should have been a contrast in the sense that party or be yes, what the bonnier gumo animasi, more reputation animasi.
More
man face justice.
Yes, more the law should work. Sana se nyansani ba dwimba bia wo beka se imra no enye adwuma na se bibia imra ne da no yemfa imra ne de ento no bia wo se
in the center obeko fie or guilty or any punishment
e won dey ama no
nobody is above the law
mo se debi because ya cheche man won to me ntino you were drumming war songs na koka Friday. Now, that's just a case for me ko kada so nam ho yen ko pikin or da so nam ho.
Justice is selective.
Joy FM journalists, omo papa na nso nyina. Look at this nonsense. NPP for omo kasa Ghana yomo dia.
Justice is highly selective.
Journalists or no oba be carry mo message, mo so-called picketing or whatever na mo ye wo ho, oba carry ama ansan ate no. Mudi Jimmy sign bono. Maintains that for your market. I apologize was I didn't cry. And funny won't for your market apologize say was I and funny.
Once it comes from their side, they support it.
As so far as
that is
yes, that is the NPP.
That
as so far as they are not at the receiving end, it's okay, it's good.
Yeah, democracy, you know.
As so far as the NPP, they are not at the receiving end.
Back 20 years.
It is good, it is nice, it is perfect, it is justifiable. But if they are the receiving end, you'll be crying like as I cry, the bonnet we're trying to say, I feel no baby team. And what breaks my heart is that I have no trust in this system. That if truly, Mr. Njubo Isiako is guilty, they will not enko baby.
We live to see that.
Oh, come on. Let's forward to public. I'd rather doubt it so that when it happens.
So now he's been released.
Yeah.
But still, investigations
are going on. Of course. Oh.
We'll keep up to date with it.
Yeah. But we have to see, say.
Yeah, justice
has been done.
Yeah.
Fairly.
Has been done. Nobody is above the law.
Funny panic court. Na court in Kototunano. No, so
yeah, the evidence, facts about
facts, bra. No, so find the facts, bra. On your share, man, got time fee. No, no account number freezing, no more freezing, man, no living a life. Now, some more share, I'm the lives of Coca. attracting mo mo say mo say oni mu fie nti say mo behwe o so be say atwa muti nti say mo behwe ama na yes ania ma na eto je mo a say mo behwe ama NPP for abo journalist. I think say Ghana police say they are investigating. Look, the videos are there. The videos are clear. They don't need any investigation. The faces of the
all
people
they need to pick up.
That's all. Pick them up. No more court. Omo krama sem ni de. Omo ndi ansan na ya bedi. E fe ne sen. Untumi asem. No omo se jail bi no mbe kwa. Omo starting ko jail no. Omo hu nyansa. No omo se Ghana na ye de mra e na enchechire. What is this? Journalists oba carry case ama mansan temo so called unlawful gathering na mo ye wo ho no. Na mo pipe na ni so. NPP4.
I must say I'm disappointed in the NPP. Right?
NPP. No.
Especially their leader.
It's a big disgrace.
Their leader.
This was not the NPP, and I go up and I name say NPP a party a omadwimu da ho a omo peprepre dabi. This is a selfish group of people say en wo mo dia is okay. Afenyo mark ya pipe journalist assume say untimi embe ka bibi kran kan ka say oh entwe ye ni ade they be.
They've taken our democracy back 20 years. 20 years. See.
Na kotena phone na mo mo ji amanfo sika free o mu nsem mo yes small pick o man fie o mu mpo okay pensioners o mo ama me glory ku fukra kotena mu o man fie o mo tena wi o man fie o mu mpo
concerned citizens at demonstrated
before no the leadership and afanyo marking I don't know. I think that is what the party wants. I say, and then who say oh yeah, Juma. It's no so no yes, they should carry on like that. So as a Ghana police force, Ghana national security, all the security apparatus will just be looking at them. That anytime they arrest any political figure or any person for that matter, they should be ready.
They are setting the bad precedents.
Worse, and this is not the first time. Sana NDC force also. So be kaya omo chikoku aidon call police headquarters under Ekufuado government NDC foko gu wo baby and hey are they on person because they are members of political parties they have immunity to do whatever they want. Yes, that's what they want to say.
It is what it is.
Yeah,
political protectionism and immunity.
And that is what Afonyo Market is championing every time, that they should protect themselves. They should give themselves immunity. They are a selective group and they should not as a matter of fact even seek for any accountability from themselves. They should do whatever they want. That is what Afonyo Market has been preaching ever since. They be no political class. Afonyo Market on to mean kasa 3 sentence. Onka political class.
And you know what yes privileges are.
Omuyenimgwase for ankasa. Omuyenimgwase. Omuyenimgwase sari omakoye we. Omuyenimgwase for ankasa. Enye no ene ma yeyi chema untumi. E fom no mko tena ye ene threat no mu issue ye no. Enye no ene ma yeyi chema untumi. He satisfied the bill. That is the law.
Yeah.
And the bill was not outrageous. Say no person omo painting this here. Sika no ye sike bia ye nte da. What you mean as far back sika here they told us for bill. Maybe they 2 million.
Yeah.
Ghana cedis. Come on. These people. They feel like they are more Ghanaians than anybody else. Now, maybe let's say a traditional chief or whatever, why you be not police watching. The NPP is telling the subjects of that chief say, "Omo amase, no more koho, no more issue threats. If possible, I won't train him."
See, we're watching how it would go.
As a Speaker of Parliament, chio many man kasa. So chio many.
Now that
so chio many. So kabi. So can you say be 12 from your market?
The man has been released. We're watching how it would go. Warrior King's podcast will keep you up to date with it. But there's a disgraceful subject or matter we got to talk about. Some weeks ago, the foreign minister, Samuel Okudzeto Ablakwa, right? Yeah, he brought a very serious issue up that there's a gentleman called Fred Quatten in the Ghana embassy in Washington, D.C. And he was employed in 2017. And this man, he works with the IT department of the embassy, and he's added his private logins to the embassy um, online account, right? And he has been charging extra amounts and charges for applications and all, and charging the funds into his private account. He's done that since 2017, and now the new foreign minister mm, have investigated reports. He even came to inherit and found out that there's been serious anomaly within the Ghana embassy in Washington D.C. So he made them close it and put the embassy under audit and investigation, and it came out that Fred Quarton, a gentleman who was locally recruited and has committed that crime against Ghana's image in America.
So is he being tried?
Yes, he's been reportedly arrested, and the embassy was closed until Thursday.
Closing the embassy for me has a potential of causing some discomfort to whoever used that service of the embassy. So it's another thing, but I think it has been opened now.
Yeah.
So yes, innocent until proven guilty. He should be arraigned before court. The facts of the issues should be argued in court, and if he's guilty, he should face the full force of the law. If he's not, he should be set free.
And most importantly,
Understand?
it has to be sealed that nobody can have the audacity to commit such a crime.
Of course. So
Again.
if he's guilty, then the punishment will then serve as that deterrent, so that future, even if you want to harness that idea, you will not. And also, since they have seen that this loophole can be taken advantage of, the logical thing is to try to seal it. You understand? Is to try to do better in your IT department. So it goes hand in hand. And let's see what happens. The Fourth Republic, like I always say, sensationalism one here and there,
Lack of patriotism.
and you see, they make it look like it's not true.
Omando minor.
So facts, about crana, they will not pursue it. So let's see.
So
We're keeping tabs on Chairman Wuntumi's case and
and keep people
Ken
posted.
Oforiatta's case.
Yes, keep our viewers posted. Yes, we follow what is worthy, and we'll keep bringing you what is worthy. So what's your last word?
Yeah, I think for starters, I really, really, really want to encourage the government with the physical discipline they have been demonstrating ever since they assumed power, they assumed governance, and how they have been able to, giving the CD a certain boost to get some leverage against other hard currencies. It's appreciable. It's being felt in the business community gradually. It's trickling down to the ordinary Ghanaian. And that is what we are for, that Ghanaians should be able to live life in their own country and enjoy the fruits of their labor, and that the cost of living should not kill the living. You understand? So you then see that public transportation also has seen a decrease in fares.
The economy is getting better.
Everybody involved is doing well. People are cutting down their prices, and that is the way to go, so that, we make reasonable business profits and grow as a country. So, yes, I commend them for that. They should keep it up. And like we always say, the best card is to play the patriotic card. That posterity will remember you, and posterity will be kind to you. But then, if you don't, and you choose the route of selfishness and greed, then you're going to dig your own grave, and that's not what you want. So let's think about the country and see how we can develop together. There's a lot of things that we are lacking as a country. This recent flooding and all that, you know what I'm saying? Like sanitation issues, people who have been given contracts for sanitation issues that we are not seeing the full, you know, benefits of it. All these things. There's a lot to be done under the Fourth Republic, and I think that the president himself knows this. So, like we always do, we wish them well. We are here as a vanguard, and if things are right, we'll encourage it. If things are wrong, we'll say it. So, let's be patriotic. Let's think about how we can develop Ghana so that it does not become the Ghana of the political class alone, like Afinyo Maki wants it, but it becomes the Ghana for all of us that we can all grow and all benefit from. So stay patriotic, you matter, live life.
You know, thank you, my learned brother. Thanks for gracing our set. And this has been the Warrior Kings podcast. This right here is the best patriotic podcast in the world. Here, we don't take sides with any partisan party or bigot party. We take the interest of the country. We are here to serve Mother Ghana, and I would advise even an ignorant man with patriotism in his heart, all he does will appear intelligent. And even an intelligent man without patriotism in his heart, all he does will appear highly stupid. And we see it all around. And here, this program right here is when you hear statement like emancipate yourself from mental slavery. Here, this is an emancipated program. And follow, subscribe, let's interact, let's learn together, let's get emancipated. I'm yours truly, the Okuba president, and we shall be here again. Thanks for watching. Thank you.
We out.